Did you know that kalanchoe has a variety of medicinal properties? In this video from the Daily Eco, we explain what they are and how you can benefit from them. So, let's get started. Kalanchoe properties. To understand the properties of kalanchoe, we must first know the reasons behind them. These plants produce chemicals with interesting and useful biological activity that can be used to treat a variety of health problems. These chemical compounds of kalanchoe are flavonoids and bufadinolides. Flavonoids are plant pigments that have anti-inflammatory properties in our bodies and that are also powerful antioxidants. Bufadinolides, on the other hand, are steroids that are believed to have a positive effect against cancer. Consequently, among the properties of kalanchoe, we find that it's anti-tumor, antihistamine, anti-inflammatory, and immunomodulatory. What is kalanchoe good for? First of all, it helps us treat infections, inflammations, and burns. It also prevents rheumatic diseases and ulcers. In addition, it helps us reduce premature aging of the body and fight the leishmaniasis parasite, a disease that manifests on the skin and can even lead to death. There is no evidence to support the widespread belief that it has curative properties for cancer. The anti-tumor effect has only been demonstrated on living tissues in petri dishes, but there is no guarantee that it will work on living beings. Only 3 of all types have been tested on mice and have not produced successful results. Finally, the anti-cancer effect will not be achieved by eating the leaves, because the active ingredients need to be isolated and refined to improve their performance, in addition to many other pharmacological procedures. But before we continue, let us put you to the test. By what other name is the kalanchoe plant known as? Chandelier plant, mother-in-law plant, devil's backbone. All the above names are correct. Think about it carefully, because at the end of the video you can check if you were right. If you like the Daily Eco, remember that you can help us continue to create content like this by giving us a super thanks. How to take kalanchoe. There are several ways to consume kalanchoe, the majority of which are edible. Some of the ways we can take kalanchoe are in salads, juices, and infusions. But we can also use it externally by making a cream from the juice of its leaves and petroleum jelly, and applying it to the skin. The recommended dose per person should not exceed 30 grams of green leaves per day. For infusions, the recommended dose is 3 per day before each meal. It is also not advisable to consume the whole plant. In any case, a doctor should be consulted to determine the correct dose. Side effects and contraindications. Excessive consumption can have consequences for your health. Let us look at what these side effects are. In the cardiovascular system, it could increase heart rate and cause tachycardia. In the endocrine system, its long-term consumption could cause hypothyroidism. In the immune system, it could cause general immunosuppression by inhibiting the production of lymphocytes. On the other hand, it contains metabolites, such as mucilage, which could cause allergic reactions if consumed in excess. Other side effects resulting from the consumption of large quantities are depression, swelling, belching, paralysis of the tongue, and excessive salivation. This plant is contraindicated for pregnant women, children, elderly people, and people with hypertension. And coming back to the question we asked you before, have you thought it through? The correct answer is D. Kalanchoe is also known by all of these names. Let us know in the comments if you have or are planning to take kalanchoe. Thank you for watching, and until next time.